And then you've got pre.
Okay, yay, we did it. Sarcastic. Nice to see you. Chat. Perfect. Okay, is that everything?
Yeah, and then if you wanted to do preset 1 or 2, how do you do that?
Hey guys, hey Margaret, KM Blake, Hilla, how are you guys today? I totally forgot to advertise earlier today that I was going to be doing this at 2, so this is kind of an impromptu. Get it? Do you get that? Impromptu. What did you need me to do, honey?
If you wanted to do preset 1 or 2.
Yep. Right here. Got it. Perfect. Hey, Aurora. Hey, Brandy. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Whoa, guys. This is what not getting much sleep last night mixed with trying to get ready for the holidays will do to you. My brain is like, oh, Adriana, April's here. April resells in the house. We are going to do some shipping today. We are going to make this short, sweet, and quick. I know everybody's trying to get work done before the holiday and trying to get everything ready for tomorrow. I have a funny story for you guys today that I think will amuse everybody on here. Hello, Mary B. Good to see you. Yeah, I totally and completely forgot to advertise this. So it is what it is today, and hopefully people will see it and pop on. Thrifty Swifties in the house. How are we today? Thrifty Swifty. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, okay, guys, we're just gonna do this. We are gonna kick this off. It is probably gonna be a short one today, or at least I'm hoping, because I have so much to do. Funny story today, I thought I would share with you guys before I get started. Hey, Jess, can you warm me up that coffee? So we had decided that we weren't going to do this big Thanksgiving this year, right? It is just Justin and I in Texas this year. So we were just going to do what we did last year when we first moved down here, which was go to Costco. And at Costco, they've got like half a turkey. Then they have like the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, and all of the good, yummy stuff, right? So we were just going to get that. We're going to need to make some more coffee today. That goes without a question. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So Justin went to Costco early this morning and, was going to pick up, just our regular, stuff. Plus he was going to get the big pan with the turkey and all the stuff in it. So he goes to Costco and he's looking for him and he can't find him. So he says to the lady, he's like, hey, where's your guys' pre-made little thing where you could cook at the pantry? He's like, oh, we don't sell those today. We quit selling those yesterday. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh yeah, we quit selling them yesterday. He's like, so you don't sell the ooh, I'm unprepared for Thanksgiving, so I need to pick up this meals on the day before Thanksgiving? She goes, oh, no, we don't sell those today. So he calls me from Costco and he's like, so how do you feel about not having turkey for Thanksgiving this year? And I'm like, what do you mean? So he tells me the story and I'm like, well, we can't get a turkey now because obviously they're going to be frozen, number one. Number two, it's just him and I. I'm not buying a 20-pound turkey to cook. That is a whole day's work for like 2 people. It's 10 pounds of turkey each. That's too much, right? So we are going to do chicken. We got some whole roast fryers and we're going to do chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing and all the veggies and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be interesting, guys. We, as usual, are going to make things as difficult as we can on ourselves. Like not preparing for a holiday at all. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be fantastic. And it's still a bird, right? That counts, right? Okay, let's do this. First thing we've got here is a little No Fear. This is a long sleeve button up shirt. It's got a cool little skull on it. Plaid check, total skater, Y2K status. It's interesting because I remember when I listed this, one, I thought it was going to sell pretty quickly. I think it's a small though, which makes it harder. But number two, with it being like a Y2K and being No Fear, I thought for some reason that it would sell for more. And I was really surprised on the comps on that that they were so low. Now, that being said, I got this for $1 at a garage sale last summer. And it is a pretty small shirt. So I think it's more, it would have been worth more had it been like a medium, a large or an extra, however, it was not, but I got it for $1. We sold it for $14, and I'm happy about that. It'll be great. Don't worry about it, girl, says Denise. I'm not. You guys, I am just a no-stress holiday kind of girl. Whatever happens is what happens for us. Like, we have some years we have Chinese food on Christmas. Some years we don't open presents till 10 o'clock at night. Some years we go do stuff. Some years we stay home. Like, I am a chill. Like, my brain is too busy and crazy and insane and all over the place to even be trying to, like, overly prepare ahead of time. You know, there was a time in my life, like, when my son was little, that I'd have, like, everyone would come over to my house, and I would do, like, the giant Thanksgiving where you get up at, like, 5 in the morning, and you're cooking all day, and it's just, like, the never-ending cooking feeling. And I did that for so many years that now I've just like, let it go. And I got no plans. We're doing whatever. We're eating that chicken at some time. I don't even know when we're eating it. We're going to eat it at some time. So, all right. So this is going to Alex in California. He paid $6.99 for shipping. We're paying $5.80. So that covers my original investment, covers part of the eBay fees for a total profit of about $12 on our button-up shirt. It's a bird. You like that, Hilla? It's a bird. It works, right? Oh my gosh. Woo! Like, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying how, like, I guess normally they all get together at, like, the mother-in-law's house or something. And, like, as she's gotten older, the number of people that are there are, like, less and less and less because, obviously, kids grow up, people move away. So she's like, we're supposed to have 15 people, and I was excited because I was going to have all these people to cook with in the kitchen. She's like, now it's down to 8. She's like, now it's at 6. And it's literally going to be me with my mother-in-law in a kitchen cooking all day. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, just don't do it. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, just don't do it. Like, if you don't want to do it and you don't want to cook all of that, like, nobody's making you do it. And she was like, oh, I guess I really don't have to do that. Like, no. I'm like, it's okay to just be like, yo, everybody's out. I stand in that kitchen all day. Mo Glass Nikki. So what I want to know from you guys is, what is your Turkey Day plans? Because I probably won't chat with you guys till after the holiday's over. So I'm just curious, what are you guys doing? Who's cooking? Who's going somewhere? Are you guys making a big spread? Is everyone doing turkey, or are you guys doing something different? Like, what are the plans? I'm curious. All right, next up, we've got a George Strait Wrangler long sleeve button up. Not something I'd always pick up, but it's a 2XL. You give me a 2XL, I'm going to sell it. I don't really even care what brand it is. Because anything in the bigger sizes, 1, sells because people are looking for those sizes. 2, companies don't make as many of the larger sizes when they make a print. And so there's fewer of them. And number 3, with the loose and baggy aesthetic so popular right now, it's just like a no-brainer. So we're going to put this in a bag. This is going to be over a pound? No, under a pound. We like that. Marie says, no turkey for us, and we're happy about it. Marie, you and I, we're not having turkey this year. If my son was here, he would want ham. He was never, ever a turkey dude. He just, I don't know, wasn't his thing, ever. Like, he'd want, like, the ham, the, like, overly sweet potatoes, like, but so I always would cook this giant turkey, but we always had a lot of people over, so it worked. God's here, what is good? Stella's Potato Books. Potato Book sells. Potato Book sells. I love your emojis. I don't know why. You can't ever get rid of those. They crack me up every time I see them. All right, so let's take a look at our Wrangler shirt. So I paid like less than $1 for this because I know what garage sale I got this at. I got this at that garage sale in the middle of nowhere. I probably paid 25 cents for this. So it sold for $18.05 over on eBay. So that is a slick little profit. This is going to Mylon in Louisiana. And he paid $6.99 for shipping. we are going to pay, let's take a look here. So this is 13 ounces, 8 by 8 by 3. We're paying $5.80 for shipping. He paid $6.90. So not only did we cover that 25-cent investment, but it also covered my eBay fees for a total profit of about $17.80 on the George Strait 2XL long sleeve button up party time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Woo. We gotta get more coffee, guys. We gotta get more coffee because those kind of outbursts just happen for me, and I have to stay caffeinated to handle my own self. Hey, Hilla. Hey, question, guys. If you are looking on your screen and you see that right there, can anybody read what that says? That little black square. Can you read it? Or is it blurry? Can you tell what it says? Honest opinions only, please, because I'm trying to figure out. I'm playing around with a little thing that TikTok's got, trying to like see what's going on. We have, by the way, guys, I just want to point out we have 1 heart. We have 1 like so far on this live. Am I that dull? Am I boring you? Okay. Next up, we've got a hat that came with a message. Buyer's note. Okay, let's do it. I had this exact hat when I played football at CWU in the early 90s. Brought back a lot of memories. Thanks. So that's funny. So what that he's responding to is when my auto posher sends out offers, I'm using auto posher now. I will be using Vendu when my subscription to auto posher's up at the end of this month. But so my auto posher right now sends out a message that says, hey, if you're willing to meet me a little closer to the middle, then I'm in. So that's what he's responding to is, okay, let's do it. Because he probably sent me a lowball offer and I probably responded. So that's funny. So you got a little CW hat, bringing back the memories. All right, we got 700 hearts now. I don't feel so unloved. I'm like, you guys, 1 heart. That makes my face feel sad. I'm like, wait a minute, I need caffeine. I'm boring everybody today. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one, now, if it's a really expensive hat, I will generally put it in a box. But if it's like a little $17 hat that isn't like a flat bill, we're not trying to keep anything a certain way, then I don't tend to put it in a box. But I will show you what I do here just to protect the hat. My mind went to on the first word. Oh, really? Does it look like something naughty? Oh, because it's supposed to say links in bio. It's supposed to say links in bio. If it doesn't look like that's what it says, you all got to tell me. Because like I said, I'm playing around with this little new TikTok feature thing, and I'm trying to get it to work, but I can't see what it looks like on your end. I can only see what it looks like on my end, and it's like totally different on my end compared to your guys' end. So, all right. So, whoops. Oh, we just sold something that just scared me. Justin. The little cha-ching from eBay just went off because I sold something and just scared the pee out of me. Ah! Did you guys see that? Ever since that cockroach yesterday, I'm on like high alert.
Making money is frightening.
He was like cha-ching and I'm like, I just sold something. That was so funny. Okay. Anyway, the L is cut off. Okay, let's try that. What does that look like? If I bring it over, does it look different? Only I can see the right side. I see MS. I can only see KNO. You see it all now. Okay, so it just has to go further over. That roach, dude. You guys, so Justin hadn't seen the video. And so I pulled it up this morning. We were getting ready for the morning, making coffee and stuff. And I was like, hey, do you want to see that video from the bug yesterday? He's like, oh, did you watch the replay? And I was like, no, I can go into TikTok though, and I can get a replay on it. And he goes, we haven't done that already. Why? And I'm like, oh my gosh, because he was in his office. So he was in his office on a company call. And everyone that's on the call is like, what's happening? What's happening? And he's like, I don't know. My wife's yelling about something. He goes, you probably saw a bug or something. And that's literally what happened. So it'll be funny when he talks to everybody after the holiday and is like, yeah, by the way, you guys, that actually really was a bug that Charity saw and freaked out. And everyone that he works with knows me. So they know, like, I'm just not going to handle a bug well. That's just not going to be something. Y'all, that cockroach was like, it's like, I want to eat your body. And I'm like, ooh. Anyway, anyways, okay. So here's what I do with hats. I wrap the whole thing and then I stuff the back, and that way the bill stays nice. And then I just do it. Almost looks like a cabbie hat. Remember those old like cabbies, like the Peaky Blinders? This is Peaky Blinders. You know those little cow page boy hats or whatever they're called? I don't even know what I'm saying. I literally didn't sleep last night, so it's gonna be wackadoodle today. Anyhoodle. Yeah, so that's what I do with hats, and it keeps the weight down, and I don't have to put them in a box, and I don't have to find a box, and I don't have to pay for a box, and I don't have to go through all that kind of stuff. Okay, you guys see the whole thing now? Perfect. So I'm just hoping that way if someone asks like, hey, how do you build that? Or how do you get the lanyard? Or what is this? Or what is that? I can just be like, hey, go to the link in the bio, click on it, and it'll take you over to reseller supplies to get you started. Guys, do not, if you're snoozing on all the Black Friday sales over there, get on in there. Literally get over there. I'm telling you, half the stuff that I recommend is on sale right now. Okay, so let's get the shipping label here for this dude that's going to have an awesome memory with this hat. Okay, so this is at 4 ounces, and we are going with 12, not really 12, more like 10. So we are going with 10 by 6 by 3, and let's take a look. So he paid $5.99 for shipping. We're paying $4.54. I picked this hat up for like a quarter at a garage sale, maybe 20 cents, because I got it in a whole bulk amount of hats. And so that is all profit up there. So we are looking at about, after all of the fees and everything, about $16 in profit on our Central Washington University hat. Nora is here. Charlie is here. Leah is here. Welcome in, you guys. If you're joining us over on YouTube's or Facebookies or IGEs, welcome in, you guys, too. If you have any questions about reselling, even if it doesn't have anything to do with shipping, let me know, and hopefully I can get it answered for you. All right, let's get this printed out and sent on its merry way off to the world, where it'll make someone happy. Oh, going to Bothell, Washington. Brian in Bothel's getting his hat. He's going to be happy. I know right where that is. All right, print this out, and here we go again. Lil Pickles is here. All right, and if you guys came to the Jamble show last night, by the way, thank you for coming. I had a ton of fun. I drank so much coffee. I think that's why I couldn't sleep, but it was a ton of fun. You guys scored like all of the best of those t-shirts from last night. So I've got all of your Jamble t-shirts going out today. I'm going to be lifting weights all the way to the post office today. It went really good. I had so much fun. So my next Jamble show is on the 4th. If you guys want to come check it out, I appreciate the support. Even if you're not there to buy anything, if you want to just have it on the background, if you're working, or you just want to have it on the background because Justin and I are bound to do some random thing, please come in and hang out. I'd love to see you. Okay, next thing we've got here. Oh, Chick! Oh my God! He's him! Oh, look who came, guys! You know he has to come in at least once during every live. He has to say hello, say hi to everybody. Oh, hey, buddy. Is Daddy making coffee and making all sorts of sounds in there with grinding beans? Say hi to everybody. Hey, everyone, say happy Turkey Day. Gobble, 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 gobble. Okay, go play. You want this ball? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Go get that ball. All right, then we do a little bit of this. Get rid of all the little jack hairs and moving right along. All right, next thing we've got is a little hat. This is a, I don't know if you guys remember the story I told you when I was listing this one. So I'm at this garage sale and I pick it up and I was like, hey, how much for the hat? And he goes, are you let me find it. Are you a Buffaloes fan? And I go, I don't know. And he's like, well, flip it over. He's like, that's the Buffaloes hockey team. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but I am a fan of beer. And he goes, fair enough. So I think that's a funny story because literally, like, that's how you know, sometimes people are going to ask you stuff at garage sales and you have to just like think on your feet. And that's what I said. It's funny. I'm not really much of a beer drinker. But unless it's like a really good craft sour beer, and then I'm like all in. But it was just so funny. We said that. I'm like, no, but I'm a beer fan. He's like, okay, that makes sense. All right, so getting a little balloons and a little of that with the hat. And we will send it on its way. Tom, how's it going today? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, you guys. Coda, good to see you today. Leah, welcome and happy almost Thanksgiving Day. Is anybody cooking stuff today? If Coley's here, Coley's cooking. I think she's made like 600 pies or something like that. Vintage, welcome in. Is anybody making anything good today? You know what I want? I want like some cinnamon rolls, but I want like a pumpkin-based cinnamon roll. I ain't cooking it. Maybe it'll just magically appear. I doubt that, but Justin did get some really good looking coffee cake, which I'm excited for as well. Tasty, tasty, tasty. All right, let's get the shipping label on this. So I paid, it's probably like a quarter for this. It's usually what I pay for these kind of hats. Quarter, 50 cents maybe. Sold for $9.50. And then let's take a look at our weight here. We are at 2 ounces, and it is a 6 by 8 by 1. So, oops, that is not, it is not 5 pounds. It is 0 pounds. So we are paying $4.46 for shipping. He paid $5.25. Not only does that cover the initial investment, but that definitely covers my eBay fees for a total profit of about $9.50 on our, I don't know, but I'm a beer fan. Ooh, with some almond milk. That sounds good. Me, ADHD and cooking. Aaron, welcome to my life. I understand that. Arizona, how are you? Oh, this is going to Ohio. Because my heart is in Ohio. So black my eyes and cut my wrist. Black my eyes and cut my wrist. Sorry, I can't not do it. I'm a huge Hawthorne Heights fan, so it just happens every time. I can't not do it, guys. I can't not do it. All right, Kurt, your awesome little hat is going to be on its way. Yeah, with a little almond milk. You know what I've been grooving on this week is the Starbucks. They have at our store, at our grocery store, they have almond oat milk pumpkin spice creamer. And that is what I have been going nuts for this week in my coffee. So good. So good. The oat milk gives it that little bit of creaminess. I don't like full oat milk because then it's like too thick. But the half oat milk and the half almond milk mix they got going on, it is good, good, good. Lori Shops NYC. How's it going today? All right, next up we've got a jacket. I won't take this out because it will be a pain to get back in, but it is a 1959 Vietnam War official military raincoat. It's interesting. It's full nylon, so like old school. Like I'll open up the edge here so you can hear it. It's like that really old school nylon, so it's really, really interesting, giving it a sniff to make sure it doesn't smell weird. Usually with the stuff that says old, sometimes I'll just do a little like spray, a little Febreze on there. I don't know that it makes a difference, but just in case, because sometimes that older stuff, like it smells fine now, but after sitting in a package all packed up on its way, I don't know. I just don't want it to smell weird. Okay, so I picked this thing up for, I think I got this for 50 cents. This was at a really weird garage sale. It's one of those garage sales I almost just turned and burned and left. But I saw like a bin of like a bunch of old looking stuff. And this is one of the things that was in it. So I'm glad I stopped because it sold for $28.11, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Got a little finger heart, little love here. We're going to put that in the bag and send it on its merry way. Ho, ho, ho. It's going to go out to a good girl or a good boy that's going to receive a Vietnam jacket for Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Uh-oh, honey, I'm speaking Christmas already. Must be time to get out those Christmas decorations. He does not want to hear that. He's like, I just took out the Thanksgiving decorations. Okay, so this one is over a pound. So I am going to go over to Pirate Ship. I ship everything that's over a pound for me is less expensive if I ship it in Pirate Ship. So that is what I use. So we're going to paste our little address. This is going to Edward in Florida. And its length is, it looks like it is a 12 by 6. And its weight is 1 pound, 3 ounces, and then let's take a look and see what we are going to pay for a label. So we are going to pay $6.72 for that, and then we will take a look and see how much he paid, because I guarantee that it was probably more than that. So this is going to go UPS. Marie, thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate it, you guys. That makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm adding a little bit of value to your day, to your almost Thanksgiving day. All right, let's get this printed out. Here's our first one for UPS today. We got like a gigantic bag for post office, but this is our first UPSer for the day. All right, let's get some of these labels out of here. All right. Oh, I guess I could throw that in the garbage and make it even easier. Nope. Now it's living behind the desk. Okay, moving right along. Copy that. So we paid $672, and he paid $8.90 for shipping. So covering my original investment, definitely covering my eBay fees for a total profit of $28 on our jacket. So that's why I like flat rate. That's why I like padding my shipping, folks. I can make my item look a couple dollars less, pop that onto the shipping, and bada bing, bada boom, the item gets sold. Okay, next thing we've got is a little Christmas decoration. Man, I have had this forever. This is literally one of my very first sourcing things. Picked this up at Goodwill for like $3 or $4 probably. Paid way too much for it. But I was like, oh, Hallmark? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? That's got to be worth something, right? Because this is what we do when we first get started. Unfortunately, it's not worth much, and it sold for $6.84. I am happy to get my money back, and these are the lessons we learn, right? This is how we learn how to be a better reseller, is by making mistakes, because no one learns from their strengths. You usually end up learning the hard way from your mistakes. Has anybody else out there ever bought something maybe early on in their sourcing, or maybe just recently, that you're like, oh yeah, I had no business getting that. There was no reason for me to get that. I am curious if anyone else has ever made that. So they're getting a little sticker that says never alone. Why are they getting that sticker? I don't know, because that's what they're getting. So we're going to pop that in there, and we're going to package this guy up and ship them out. Hella, thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate that very much. And if no one's going to own up to getting something while sourcing that they maybe shouldn't have. Oh, Captain's owning up. I like that. Me the first few months when I didn't know how to. Yep, absolutely. Coley, we just shipped something off to Ohio. Yep, check comps, man. I don't check comps as much now because I pretty much pick up all the same stuff. If it's something at a garage sale that I don't know what it is, I comp it now, and you'll get better at this. So if you are a newer reseller and you're like, man, I'm scared, what if I get stuff that's not worth anything? Guess what? It's absolutely going to happen. And guess what? It's totally okay and totally expected. So if you wind up getting stuff that's not worth anything, or you get stuff where you lose money, I've done that, or you get stuff where you just break even, just know that that is what happens at the beginning, and it's to be expected, and there's nothing wrong with that. So cut yourself some slack, give yourself some grace, and just know that you will get better at all of this. I promise you'll get better. I triple, dipple, quadruple promise you'll get better. Now, one little trick I like to do with these packages is I cut and slit the top. I cut and slip the other top. And then what I do is I take this part where usually the address label is, I tuck it in behind the item, and then I bring this back over and then I tape it. The reason I do that is it just secures the package inside of the Smile Maison package, because I like to recycle things as much as possible, right? That's what we want to do. We are all recyclers. And so using these old packages is a great way to save you money, especially in the beginning. You can use them to ship just about anything. And cutting them down so that it doesn't flop around in that bag is just going to make it way more secure. So you just slip the tops, put it over, and boom. Cam Blake says, I sure did. We all did. We all did, whether y'all going to admit it or not. We all did it. All right, so we're looking at 4 ounces for this. Our length is going to be 10 by 5 by 3, 10, 10. Is that 10? That doesn't look like 10. That's a 9. That's what I thought. I don't think it's really going to make a difference, but we'll change it anyways. Okay, so let's take a look and see what our shipping is. So they paid $5.99. We're paying $4.46. So it covers a tiny bit of my original investment for a total profit of probably $3 on this item. But hey, I'm happy for it to go out of my inventory. I probably bought this in May of 2023. So like a year and a half ago is probably when I bought this. So I am happy for it to be leaving my store. I think originally I had it listed for like $15. It got down to like $6.84 before it actually sold. So note to self, not all Hallmark stuff is worth it. Check your comps on that stuff. For sure. Okay, what do we got next, guys? What's our next thing? Next up, we've got a shirt. Let's take a look here. So this is a True Religion white embroidered pearl snap button-up shirt, men's large. Keywords Western, keywords cowboy in the title. These always sell really well for me. I mean, it's just Western wear right now is an absolute sell every time. I don't think I've had anything that I've got Western not like sell fairly quickly. So they are going to get a cute little sticker here. They're going to get a little thank you card. And then I'm going to put this in and we're going to ship it on its way. Jace Monarch, good to see you. Sel says, I just started and made this mistake, but now I know better. Hey, good. Always learning, always stretching, always growing. That's why we hang out together, right, guys? That's why we do this. That's why we hang out with me, and that's why I hang out with other resellers, and that's why we all hang out together, because we truly, really are better together in this. I mean, the only way that I learned was I watched a ton of Commonwealth in the beginning, and I watched a ton of Bearded Thrifter. I didn't even know, I hadn't even been on TikTok, so I didn't even know TikTok was like really a thing. And I didn't really see that many on Instagram, so I found a couple on Facebook and I followed them and copied what they did and learned. J-Ride, that's another one. Dalton does shoes. That's how I learned about shoes. So that's how we learn, is always better together. Laura at Wild and Almost Free. I mean, that girl literally helped me more times than I can even express. All right, so we're at 11 ounces for that. We are 10 by 10 by 2 on that, and actually that's more like an 8. So we're at 10 by 8 by 2. Hi, Spin! Thank you for being amazing! All right, pumpkin spice creamer break. Just a second. The question is C for charity or is C for NiceComps? Just gotta take a coffee break here. Delicious, baby. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we've got. So what is our shipping on this? Let's take a look. All right. He paid $6.99 for shipping. We're paying $5.26. It covers my original investment on this shirt, which was $1. This shirt was kind of beaten up when I got it. So it had some stains on it, had some stuff, but it was white. So I bleached them out. Turned out fantastic, beautiful. And I may not even have paid $1. I might have paid less for this because it was probably in a pile of let's make a deal. For a total profit after all is said and done of about $20 in profit on our little True Religion shirt. Rally Roots, Gary V, yep, Thrift at Home Mom, all before TT. Absolutely, guys. They were some of the first, and what's interesting with Rally Roots is I hadn't come across Rally Roots at all. I'd never even heard of Rally Roots until someone on TT here was talking about them during one of my lives. So then I went over and watched a bunch of videos and I was like, where were these guys? Like, but hey, here's the thing. Before doing this, I did social media marketing for companies for a long time. So I was so outrageously burnt on social media that I spent like this much time. So I think what happened is in my algorithms, like Commonwealth and Bearded, I think K-Way ended up at that in there too. Like J-Ride ended up, and I just kept watching. Oh, Tuition Ain't Cheap. That's another one that just got in my feed, and that's all I watched because Facebook's like, oh, this is what you like, so check it out. So yeah, we're definitely better together. All right, we got our Little package there, and on its way, quick little $20 helps pay for the chicken since we're not having turkey because we didn't buy it ahead of time. Okay. Oh, honey, I'm gonna need some boxes. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. I've got a false graph bowl that needs a little box. I also have a Mickey Mouse plate and cup that needs one too. I used to WFH, and YouTube was my TV. Dude, preach. You know who got me into clothes besides my son is, oh my gosh, my brain is failing me. I watched Tekken Sports. Anybody used to watch Tekken Sports back in the day? Man, that dude could list like 200 t-shirts a day. I don't even know how he made that happen, but he's made a lot of money. A lot of money doing reselling. Becky Park taught me everything. Oh, there's one I don't know. Nora, I don't know that one at all. See, this is why we all share with each other. All right, let me see if I've got any boxes in here. I've got this one, actually, that might work for that falls graph. It's kind of a weak box. I've got this one box, honey, but it's kind of weak sauce. I'm kind of worried that it would break. Let's try this one. This is what I keep little boxes of every single item I get. I keep a box for it. That just fits, but that fits like just fits makes me nervous. Just fits. What else do we got in here? Any other boxes in here? Oh, I got this one. This might work for. This one might work for that Mickey Mouse one. I think this will work for the Mickey Mouse one. So we'll probably get him wrapped up first, and then we'll do the falls graph. Okay, so I got these I went to a yard sale. I paid too much for this. I probably should have talked the lady down, but she was like a total Karen. She was trying to sell me these boots for way too expensive of a price. I wound up leaving with a Looney Tunes bowl that I paid like $10 for, which I shouldn't have because I only sold it for like $25. And then, which is still good profit, but like, the amount of time it took me to package it and ship it was like outrageous. And then with this, I think I paid $5 on this. This sold for $23. It's a little like a soup cup and a plate with the whole old school vintage Mickey. It's a Gabe too, so that's like a name brand dishware. From what I understand, I'm not a fancy dishes lady, but from what I understand, that's what it is. So we're just going to vacuum this out here because it's been sitting for a while. This took way longer to sell than I thought it was going to, too. Not the weak box. Nope, we're not doing the weak box. We've done that before. After I shipped those one Looney Tunes cups that time in that box, I had no business shipping those Looney Tunes cups in, and one of them broke. Ever since then, I probably am at the overpacking stage of my life. I'm in my overpacking phase. But hey, I don't want to have to deal with returns. All that takes time and money, and it's a headache, and then you're sweating, getting a bad review, and going through all that, and I don't want to deal with that, so I just choose to probably overpackage a little bit. However, my review is always great. My reviews are like, oh, I love the cup, and the packaging was great. So, I mean, I'd rather be getting reviews than that, like that, than I got the cup, and I was so sad. It was the one that my grandmother used to have from when I was a small child, and I'd sit with my Nana, and we'd read the little duckling books together, and we'd drink hot cocoa by the fire. My Nana's no longer with me, so I was so excited to get these cups in the mail, and when they came, my day was about to be overjoyed, and my life was about to be complete, and then I opened the box, and one of the cups was broken, and it shattered my dreams, and brought me back to the sad day we lost Nana in Wisconsin. Now, that didn't really happen, but that's what I imagine would happen. So I just overpackage now, and then I don't have to worry about it. We don't want to upset anybody. We certainly don't want to upset anyone's Nana. I mean, come on. She's Nana. Like, right? Coley, I'm happy to see you. Your jamble items are on their way. Well, technically they're in a bag down here on the floor, but they will be on their way as soon as I make it to the post office. Post office. Coley, I had 2 things shipping to Ohio today. Ohio's hopping. Everybody wants stuff in Ohio. All right. And so I'm just going to get these all boxed up here. And they paid a pretty good amount for shipping. I think they spent like $13 or something like that on shipping. So a lot of my hard goods like this will take a minute longer to sell because I will charge a little bit of a penny for the shipping on some of these items because I know I'm going to package it well, and I'd rather not lose out on the shipping, if you know what I mean. All right, little caffeine there. Let's check over with our YouTube friends. And hi over there. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Okay, we got to get this other little plate wrapped up here. Super cute. This is going to be a great, I bet that someone's going to leave this out for like Santa. It's going to have like the little like mug and then like the little cookies. It's going to be adorable. Or at least that's what I'm imagining in my head's going to happen. Y'all know I just come up with stories and scenarios for the things I think that are happening. Like, I think that's half the fun of reselling for me is like coming up with all the ridiculous stories and like pretending that I know where these things are going. I'm wrong, I'm sure, 100% of the time, but it's still fun. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like a good story? I like a good story. I'm a story time person. All right, wrapping this up here. Who's watching the parade tomorrow? Do we have any other fellow parade people? I love it. That is on my bucket list, is to actually see the Macy's Day Parade, like, in person. I want to actually see it. Like, I want to be there. But I want those good seats. I want those friends and family sitting outside of Macy's seats. I want that. Like, I am a massive Macy's Day Parade fan. Like really actually hardcore. Like, I watch the whole thing. Everyone has to, like, put up with me. Well, this year it's just Justin and the dog. But I dance and I sing. And then Sesame Street comes on. I get all excited. And I'm dancing around my living room with a mimosa, having a good time. Like, I love the parade. I literally was just watching people at the Macy's Day Parade. They're at the parade. And it's sort of, oh no, Erin. Don't let it ruin it for you. Don't let it ruin it for you. No. So, yeah, so I always watch the parade for sure. That is on. And then after that is the dog show, which is maybe even arguably better than the parade. You all know me. You know I am all about the canines. I love the pups. Kitty cats are cute too. I'm just outrageously allergic to them. So unfortunately, I don't get to enjoy the kitty cats so much. Hairless. I can do the hairless kitty cats. They're really adorable. But kitty cats with hair, man, that just kills me. I have such a hard time with it. It just makes my asthma gets all crazy and I sound like wheezy. Thumbawamba, how are we today? Yes, I'll be watching that 8KC dog show. Oh my goodness. As they go down the line, I'm always like, the Patter Bichon, the Bichon, the wired hair terrier, the short hair terrier, the beagle. Like, and I like go down and say the breeds with them. Just like, how do you know all this? I'm like, too many years of watching it is the answer. All right, we're going to take a look at this box. This box is going to be a little bit bigger than what we need, but you know what? It's going to take me more time to cut it down than it is for the money just to pay the extra $1 for this to send it. So that's what we're going to do, guys. I am good, Thumbawamba. We are going to be having chicken for Thanksgiving this year because we went to Costco to pick up our, like, half-made bird thing that they sell there, and apparently they don't sell them the day before Thanksgiving. They stopped selling them yesterday, which makes absolutely no sense because the whole point in those little prepared things are like, oh my gosh, I forgot to thaw the turkey. I need to run to the store and get something. Or, oh, we were going to go out of town, but now we're staying home. Or, oh my gosh, more people are coming over. I need to get more food. That's what they're for. But apparently Costco doesn't understand that there's people like me that are huge holiday procrastinators. And as a professional holiday procrastinator, we're gonna be having chicken. I think there was an SNL skit show about dog shows. Coley. Dog show. Dog show. Are you talking about that one? One of my favorite skits of all time. That and the and then I put him right here. Superstar. That's one of my other favorites. She also does, she's so great. I love that actress. She also does the, do you guys remember? Oh my gosh, I'm being brought back to all these skits. Do you remember the, I'm 50 years old, and I kick, and I strut, and I kick, because I'm 50 years old. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about. It's so good. I was just singing that. Ooh, anyone that's under the age of 40 right now is like, what are you even talking about? Sally O'Malley. Thank you. Yes, I'm Sally O'Malley, and I'm 50 years old. Oh, yeah, I'm a Molly Shannon girl all the way. She is so... I just got goosebumps. She is so stinking funny. All right, so we're just wrapping. I want to be able to go like this and know that that plate is not going to break, because this is going to go to, let's see what this person's name is. This is going to Mark. All right, so what does Mark do? Mark is, he's a day trader. He's been doing day trading for about 10 years now, and him and his wife, Margot, are getting ready for the holidays. They've got 2 kids. Little Trixie and Mattel. And little Trixie is really into tap and dance. Mattel's a little bit more on the artsy side. And they're getting ready for Christmas. And so, the wife was like, hey, Mark, you need to remember to get something for the kids to put out for Santa. And he was like, oh, he's procrastinating it. And finally, she's like, fine, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to go on your eBay and get something. So she got on there and she's like, oh, Mickey, I love Mickey. And so she's like, hey, I got this set for the kids for Santa. And then Mark said, really? Because those don't really look very like Christmassy. And she's like, well, if you thought that they were going to be more Christmassy, then maybe you should have got online and you should have ordered the stuff for Santa. And he's like, hey, you know what? Mom's the boss. Happy wife, happy life. And so she used Mark's eBay account, and now she is going to be happy because she's going to have her Christmas stuff. She got Mickey Mouse just like she wanted. And secretly the whole time, she really didn't want Mark to go on and order anything because she wanted to be the one to pick it out anyways. But she likes to make things seem like it's his idea because he's a day trader, so he likes to be in control. So they kind of play this little power game, and it's kind of cute. It's like their flirt thing. They've been together since they were like 23. They met down the street at Chuck's house when they went over there for a house party. That's where this is going. That's the decision. That's where this is going. What do you guys think? I'm Hans and I'm Franz, and we're going to pump you up. That's right. Oh, Mark and I are the worst. This is Mark with a C. I love Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids is a good one. Bridesmaids is a good one. That's a great one. All right, we are going. I'm going to get this note back. That's like I've never had anything packaged so well in my life. That's what they're going to say. I'm going to be like, I know. This is how I do it. This is how we do it. We do it the serious way, man. We're not messing around. We're packing this stuff. We're packing it real good. There's not going to be any breaking on this one. And I'm even going to go one step further. Grab one of these. I know someone on here is about to be like, what are you doing? You can't use that. You can only use those to ship the priority mail. And I'm like, you know what? This is the box I have on hand. And if you have a problem with it, you can come to my house and fight me on it. So we're going to put parts of this little box in here because I've got 950,000 of these because the post office won't take them back. And I don't use them as much here. When I first got to Texas, I ordered so much priority mail stuff. Because up in Washington State, it was less expensive for me to ship stuff priority than it was to ship it just regular ground advantage. And so I ordered so many boxes, you guys. And here it's way more expensive. So I have like 4 racks of boxes in my garage. So I talked to my lady at my post office and I was like, hey, I have an absolutely insane amount of boxes I don't know what to do with. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. She's like, you can see if you know someone that may need them. And I was like, well, can't I drop them off here? She's like, no, unfortunately, we can't take boxes back here. And I was like, they're still in their packages. They're all in plastic. I haven't touched them or done anything. She's like, yeah, unfortunately, we can't accept them at this location. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with them? And she just kind of stood there. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to use them from time to time as an extra little thing in my packing because I don't know what else to do with them. So there you go. Mark with a C. Oh, Mark with a C is a whole nother Mark, says Aaron. I like that. Hey, Thumblewoman, thanks for the gobble gobble. Out of here. Thumblewoman Jean, have a fantastic and amazing holiday season. I'm very happy you came in today. All right, so we are going to box this puppy up. I'm Hans and I'm Franz, and I'm going to box you up. And like I said, we're just going to make this all snuggy dug dug, rub, rub, rub. Get these things in the tub, tub, tub. They're going to be so snuggled that we won't have to worry about them ever coming apart. Because I don't want to deal with a return. Nobody wants to deal with returns because returns are terrible. That's my song for today on that. My post office has pallets of boxes they let me in the back to grab what I need. Of like regular boxes or like the post office boxes. Shipping question for you, says Nick. Nick, please ask a shipping question. I love when you guys ask questions because then it makes me feel like I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. Carrie, how are we today? All right, we're popping some fragile stickers on this puppy, and we're moving right along. What you got for me, Nick? So I don't know if these fragile stickers help or if they make people, like, annoyed and irritated, but I'm putting them on. Let's see, I feel like that needs one more little tape down here. One more strong arm. Oh. Hey, Carrie, how are we? Brian, they let you just come get priority boxes. I wish they'd let me drop off priority boxes. I am telling you, guys, I'm not exaggerating. I probably have 200 of these boxes, and the post office literally won't take them back. And I'm like, well, I'm never gonna go through all of these. There's just way too many of them. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Carrie. I'm happy to see you. eBay, any concern with preparing items today but not actually shipping till Friday? You should be fine, Nikki, as long as you didn't have anything due today. So if it said it has to be shipped by today, then you need to ship it by today. But if it doesn't say that, then if you want to get everything prepared today and then actually drop it off and have it scanned on Friday, that's totally fine. I've done that before. Shows shipped in eBay, but not actually shipped. Yeah, the tracking number just won't upload. So if I were you, and I'm not you, but if I were you, this is what I do when I do prep shipping, is I will message the person and just be like, hey, I just want to let you know I've got your item prepared for shipping. You'll see its tracking number load on Friday morning. Have a fantastic and amazing Thanksgiving, and I can't wait to hear what you think of the item or whatever you want to say. Just shoot them a message and just let them know so they're not just going in and constantly checking the tracking. Otherwise, they could get annoyed, and we don't want to annoy people, right? So, all right, so we're going to get our shipping label. I'm not you, but that's what I would do. In your case, I've done that before when we were going out of town, or not going out of town. When it got late into the day and I was trying to get all my shipping prepared, it's like I print the labels out, I get it all done, but I can't ship it till tomorrow. Or let's say I prepared on a Friday, but our post office here is only open for an hour on Saturdays. So I ain't doing that because I'm garage sailing. So then I have to ship on Monday. So I'll just let the person know, hey, the tracking will upload on Monday and you should see it then. Catch Snuggers, I am south of Austin. I am south of Austin, Texas. Can't you tell by my crazy hair? All right. So we are at 3 pounds, 9 ounces for this, which is about what I expected. This is staying in Texas too. So I think we're going to do okay for the shipping. So they paid $11 for shipping. What, baby?
Can't you tell by my accent?
Yeah, can't you tell by my accent? I'm from Austin. I don't sound like an authentic Texan. Ooh, the shade. The shade for the authentic Texans. Like, I have found myself saying y'all a lot though, and I'm like, whoa, when did that happen? Okay, let's get this. So we're putting this into pirate ship because it's going to save me a ton of money. eBay is going to literally destroy me on the shipping. So this is going to mark in Texas, and our weight is 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Now, with these packages that are a little bit bigger like this, I would suggest kind of moving the box around a couple times on your scale, just to make sure you're getting the accurate weight. So I usually will weigh it like this, and then I will also flip and weigh it like that just to make sure. And we are good. Is pirate ship cheaper than eBay shipping, says Catch? Depends. So for me, where I'm at in Texas, pirate ship 100% of the time is less expensive to ship anywhere in the US if it's over a pound. If it's under a pound, it's the exact same price in eBay as it is on Pirate Ship. But the second it hits that like 1 pound, 1 ounce, it's immediately different. So I do everything I can in Pirate Ship over a pound. So we are at 16, 16, 10, 7. 16, 10, 7. 16, 10, 7. Let's take a look. And then we got to do the shake. So this is the other test I do. I'm a little rough with my packages because I know what it's about to go through. Shake it, shake it, shake it. That ain't moving. Nothing's moving. All right. So we are paying $7.10 to ship this. And then they paid 10 something. So after the $2 extra I spent originally, we made, drum roll please, I don't know yet because I'm not on that screen, but I will tell you in just a second. You're welcome. Happy to help. PMF Day, how are you doing today? Vintage, what's going on? Every time I see your name, it makes me think I'm going to get something good at a garage sale. It's like an omen, right? All right, so we're printing this off here, putting this here, and it is on its way to its new location. Okay, so minus the $2. Hey, honey, can you grab me that shirt I sold on eBay? Minus the $2, we made 21 bucks. So we made $21 on this. Not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's just the time it takes to wrap that stuff. It takes, for me, in my opinion, so much more time than shipping a pair of pants. I can make $20 on a pair of pants, or I can make $20 on the hard good Bolin stuff, and it takes me way more time to ship this. So that's why I prefer doing clothes. I'm not going to snooze hard goods because there's money to be made there, but the shipping time definitely, you got to factor that in. Hey, Mary, how's it going? So with hard goods, I really have to make at least 4 times profit what I spent at least to make it worth. With clothes, it really only needs to be about 3 times profit because they're fast for me to list, they're fast for me to find, and then thanks babe, and they're fast for me to ship. So like this is going to take me 2 seconds to ship compared to what we just did. Okay, so we've got a 1990s LL Bean blue button-down shirt. This is a single needle stitch USA. It's in fairly good condition. It had a little bit of discoloring. I think it had been sitting in someone's closet or garage for quite a while. I got 90% of it out. Had it been in really, really, really good condition, I think I probably could have gotten closer to like 23 to 25 for it. As is, we got 17 for it, and I paid $1 for this at a garage sale. So do you guys remember how I told you I was kind of conducting an experiment? For those of you that have been with me for a while, you know I've been kind of conducting an experiment of changing up how my dress shirts look in listings. So I used to have my opening photo. Well, I'm just going to show you because this might help some of y'all out. Oh, see, there's the y'all. So normally when I was selling dress shirts, I would have it look just like this. So it would just be let me turn my screen up here. It would just be like the opening photo would just be like this, like an actual opening photo of just the front shirt. Well, I wanted to kind of do what I see K-Way and what I've been seeing surfs do. You know, they sell a lot of dress shirts, a lot of men's clothes. That's what I specialize in as well. So I started doing this where I'm just showing the collar and or the sleeve. And just from doing that in the last like couple days, I have sold 4. I've sold 4 of them already just by doing it this way. So I am thinking I am going to start doing that. Let me show you what it looks like here. So it's basically just the collar, the size, and then the arm. And I really like it. I mean, there's everything I'm listing is selling really quickly. And I haven't changed my pricing. I haven't changed my descriptions. I haven't changed anything else, just that opening photo. So it might be something to think about. I also am trying it with my polo shirts. So I'll show you what I mean. Now, if it's a graphic t-shirt like this, I would be showing the whole thing. But like for my polos, let me grab one here.
You sold all the ball strap, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not keeping track. So you'll see here on my polo shirt there, that I am just showing the size, the tag, and then the top. So we'll see. I'll let you know what I think about the polos, but I think I am going to do this with the dress shirts because it is working really, really well. One time I was chasing a 2-year-old. Oh my gosh. Woo! That'll wear you out. Yeah, that is cool. Thanks, Carrie. Okay, so this is going to go to somewhere. Oh, speaking of cool, let's do that. Cool. I like it. All right, so we're putting that in there, and we are folding this up, and we're going to get this sent off to its merry owner, Matt in Florida. And are we over a pound? Probably close. Nope, under a pound. So we are 0 and 13 ounces, and we are 8 by 8 by 3. So we are going to pay $6.09 for shipping. He paid $6.99. That 90 cents just about covers my original investment. There's some eBay fees in there for a total profit of about $14.50 on our LL Bean blue button-down shirt. Just the old way you did it. I didn't see your old way pick. Okay, yeah, Aaron, let me show you. So this is how I used to do it. So I was doing all of my dress shirts just kind of like this, where you're showing the whole opening. Just a second, let me get I gotta do a little puzzle here. Where you're just showing that opening photo where it's like, you know, just a regular dress shirt status. And then what I'm doing now is showing that top instead. So I'm showing just the top of it and then the cuff of the shirt. Just kind of basically copying what Surfs and K-Way do, because it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. And they sell a lot of stuff that way, so I'm checking it out. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Yeah, hopefully I'll help you guys too. I mean, I don't know if y'all sell a lot of polos or men's dress shirts, but that's one of the things I specialize in, so I'm interested to see. Like I said, I feel like my sell-through rate's been higher with the ones I've been listing with that, so that is kind of cool. All right, next up, we have that Falls Graph bowl. Hey, baby, did you grab me a box for this?
The Falls Graph?
Yeah. Oh, I've got one. Wait a second, I've got one down here. Look at this. What is this one? Oh, no, it's half a box. It's a pretend box. So nothing too crazy, just something like kind of Amazon-y. Something in there will probably work. Crimson Creatures, I like that saying. I know, it's a good one, right? It's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. Had a friend of mine that taught me that, Miss Deanna Scalf, back in 2013. I remember the day she said that quote, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't know why, but it did, and I'll just never forget it, and I've taken it, and now I use it for my own. Shout out to Deanna, wherever you are. Okay, all right, while he's getting that, let's get our little bowl. So these little bowls have turned out to be quite the little honey hole gold mine. Picked these up at a garage sale down the street. If y'all have been with me for a while, you know I've been selling these like crazy. Oh, that's perfect. I think this one. Yeah, this one's good. Thank you. So I picked up a whole set of these for $5, and rather than selling them as a set, I've been parting them out because it's a retired pattern. We have made probably, so let's see, 60, 70, 80, 90, with this, $100 on these plates and bowls. I think this is the last one, and we spent $5 on that. So I was very excited to see that. Well, today you hit me at like bricks. Crimson, you can take it. Keep it for your own as well. Please do. And then in 10 years from now, I'll be like, I was watching TikTok of this crazy pink-haired lady, and she said that quote, and then you'll have your own story about it, and the saying will just go on and on and on and on and on, which is amazing. All right, this is all packing material, guys, by the way, from when we moved here, so it's got like tape and stuff on it, but your girl's a recycler. I ain't throwing away good bubble wrap. It's expensive. Okay, so I'm just filling in this bowl. Make sure, too, when you guys are shipping bowls and cups that you fill in that inside. One of the reasons that these kind of things get broken is because when they put boxes inside of trucks, they'll put boxes on top of boxes. And if there isn't any cushion in there to make the thing even, it can snap your dinnerware. Well, basically, it can snap anything that is breakable. So make sure you're stuffing your cups. Thermoses, anything that has like an opening that could create a space, you want to get a little stuff in there. Yasmin, thank you so much. Carrie, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. Lets me know I'm adding a little value to y'all today. All right, wrappy, wrappy, wrappy. Snappy, snappy, snappy. Wrap it up. Wrappity, wrap, wrap. I'm just going to get it all snuggled in here. Doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to be functional. And then we'll do a little bit of foam and get her all snuggled in. You guys shipping orders today too? Is everybody shipping orders today? Anybody have any orders coming out? Hey, shout out to Coley. Coley, if you're still on here, Coley just hit her 30-day mark of reselling. So chat, can we get some hearts, guys? Can we get a little hearts in the, I always say chat because I watch a lot of video games. Can we get some hearts in here for Coley, you guys? She reached her 30-day anniversary of reselling. That's such a huge thing. Like, you all know what it's like. You get started, it takes you a minute to get started because maybe you're a little nervous about it. And then you get some sales under your belt and you've been doing it for like a month. I love that. You're welcome, Coley. Yes, thank you, Crimson, for giving her some hearts. That is, we gotta cheer each other on, guys. We are each other's cheerleaders. That's what we are doing. Congratulations, you're pre-qualified for something on eBay. I'm good. Thanks. You already taken enough of my money. I don't need to qualify for anything over there. Oh, Aaron, thank you for giving. Oh my gosh, Coley. Look at all those hearts you guys got. Aaron just showed the love, yo. Not messing around. Potato Books in the house with the congrats. I hope you're okay with me calling you Potato Books because I can't not say it. It's so funny. It's so funny, Cells. Oh, you guys. Coley, that's all for you, babe. You deserve it. You have been working hard. She has been learning, and she's been learning while she's been earning. So that's fantastic. All right. Cool little sticker here. You got a neat little elephant guy. Okay, we're going to get this all snuggled up. We got to do its test. Oh, yeah, that ain't moving, boy. He all snuggled up in there. All right. I'm going to get this wrapped up here with our tapety tape. Tape is on sale, too, by the way, you guys. Tape is on sale. I'm not you, but if I were you, I'd be stacking up on Black Friday stuff right now. That's what I do. I stack up for the whole year. Black Friday sales. And usually, my Amazon will run this stuff until, like, Tuesday, but I don't know that I'd push it. I already ordered all my goodies here. Oh, you know what I didn't order? Oh my gosh, you guys, while we're on here, I'm going to not forget to do this. I almost forgot to order my Just Suede. I'm almost out. This is my first bottle. You guys know how many shoes I clean. So I am going to go to my little linkity here and find it. There it is. Oh, it's on sale! Just Suede's on sale. Procrastination paid off. 17% off. Nice. So it's on sale for $20 for the bottle. And by the way, this lasts you 950 million years. I've had that same bottle forever. All right, we're going to buy now. Sorry, guys. If I don't do this right now, I will literally forget to do this. And then I'm going to be like, dope, I missed the sale. And then I'm going to be all like, why am I such a procrastinator? Self. Why do you not do things when you say you're going to do them? All right, we're ordering it right now. Placing my order. This is live shopping, folks. Boom, done. All right. I did not want to forget to get that ordered. I've talked about it like 4 times. Sounds like I totally good with it. Awesome. Jackie, what's good? All right. So this is going to be over a pound, I'm sure. So we are going to get the label in pirate ship, of course. Of course we are. And head on over here and ship. Oh, I have to tell you guys about what I figured out about my depop. So I normally sell around 5 items a day on depop. Well, off and on for the last like 2 weeks, it's been like crickets over there. Now, I know it's not just me. I know that it's just been slower over there. They just did a huge, massive app overhaul update thing. And every time Depop does that for like 2 weeks, it's the worst. And here's why. When you resubmit your app into the Apple Store and into Google Play, from the time that it's accepted and it launches to the time where Google can pick you back up to put in the algorithm is around 2 weeks. How do I know this? Because my husband works with a software development company for the business that he runs. And so that is how it works when you submit stuff through the Play Store or through Apple, is it's usually about a 2-week lag. So I've just been kind of chalking it up to that, thinking, okay, well, I know they did the update, so that's probably why. So I went in, all of my Depop stuff had disconnected. It disconnected from Autoposh, or it disconnected from Vendu. I went in, I thought I reconnected everything, but somehow in Autoposher, let's see, just a second, 8 by 11, 8, 11, 4, give me just a second, 8, 11, 4. Somehow in Autoposher, my offers section had gotten turned off for anything over $50. So my Autoposher has only been sending out offers on Depop to people between the dollar amount of $0 and $50. Well, a lot of my stuff, I'd say like 60%, 70% of my stuff is over $50. And so literally my Autoposher for like probably 2 weeks now has not been sending out any offers. That's not on Autoposher. That's on me. It's just something I totally forgot to check. So I went in and fixed it all today, and hopefully that will fix it, because I got top seller nationwide 2 months in a row. If I get it again this month, then I get like a blue check and you get all these other little perks. So I hope I didn't screw that up. I don't know. We'll find out. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Que sera, sera, right? All right. So we are paying $6.53 to ship this bowl. And it is going to go to Lisa in Arkansas. Very cute bowl, Lisa. Let's print this out. And then let's take a look and see what Lisa paid for shipping. So she paid $8.90 for shipping. So we more than made back our original investment of about 42 cents. And for a total profit of about $13 on that one bowl, which is just wild. Hey, when you like a bowl, right? Dang, I didn't know about the update. Depop's been slow. Yeah, so I have a feeling that is what's been going on, because everybody's been like, man, my Depop's been like really slow the last couple weeks. So you also have to think about the demographic age over there. It's about 18 to 35. And a lot of those folks are trying to spend what they can, the little amounts of money kind of that they're getting on Christmas gifts and Christmas stuff and travel and stuff like that. And so that age group just generally, unless they're like a TT star or an influencer or something, usually doesn't have extra money as much. We will see, I think, an uptick in Depop again. Like, I hope December is good, but after January comes and people start spending their Christmas money, I got a feeling that's when we're going to see a little bit of an uptick on that. Depop lately, I've been getting people saying I'm overpriced and they're kind of mean about it if I'm not adding my shipping cost into Oh, you add your shipping cost into the cost? Jewel, are you doing Depop shipping, or are you doing outside shipping? Are you doing like pirate ship shipping, or are you doing $12 top worth? I have it at 17 because that covers shipping, and I don't know how far that will go. You're doing your own shipping. So why are you not charging them shipping instead of making your price? So instead of making it $17.99 with free shipping, I would make it $11.87 with $6.99 shipping. Because people, when they the free shipping thing, this is my opinion. Opinions are like armpits. Everyone has them. They generally stink. But here's my opinion on shipping. This whole like free shipping thing was so big on eBay like 10, 15 years ago. Everybody did free shipping. That was just the standard. You put free shipping on things. And over time, that's changed because the post office has got more and more and more. And it was making people's prices like higher and higher and higher. So you've got more people now that are not including their shipping into a price. So here's what happens. When someone goes on Depop and let's say they're looking for a jean jacket You can go to sort and filter by price. Most people sort it lowest to highest. So what's going to happen is if you're including your shipping in on that price, then you're going to end up at the very bottom of that rung for a very large majority of people. Or they're going to be like $11.99, $12.99, $12.99, $12.49, $17.50, and they're going to scroll past it because they're not even going to think, oh, the shipping's included in there. So you can set up shipping to ship outside. You should be able to. You should be able to set it up to where they pay a shipping fee in Pirate Ship. In Depop for your item, and it'll charge them the price of the item. It'll charge the transaction fee and a boost fee if you do that. And then it'll also charge the shipping fee. So there should be a way for you to break that up. Otherwise, when you make that price higher, because we're at a time in our world right now where people are budgeting, they're going to sort things lowest to highest. So that's why you guys will see me make my prices on some stuff. Like I'll make my price like $1 more than what I want to make on it because I know I'm going to send offers. So now that offer is going to be lower than what everyone else is offering. But then I'm going to, on the back end, pad my shipping just a little bit so that really they're paying a higher price, but they don't see that that's what they're doing. I was going to show you the message, but never got around to. But for taxes, I do free shipping, making it easier for Dad. Brain, he does with taxes. It's your business. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if it were me, because at the end of the year, it'll tell you exactly how much money you spent in Pirate Ship on shipping. You can have it. It just prints out. This is what Justin did with ours. He just takes that amount. He inserts it into the Quick and Simple books or whatever it is that he does. And it just auto deducts it from the amount of money that I'm making. So, because I'm paying for that shipping. Because you get to not have to pay on the shipping in some circumstances. You got to do what you got to do. I'm just saying that if you make your prices higher like that, that's the response you're going to get because people are not used to getting free shipping on Depop. That's not something that they look for. You use Vendu and Autoposher. Yeah. So Carrie, right now I'm doing Vendu for basically everything. Autoposher is only to send out offers and to send out like follows on Poshmark. However, at the end of this month, my Autoposher, I paid for Autoposher for November. So now that Vendu has the ability to send offers, I will be getting rid of Autoposher at the end of this month. And I'll be using two things instead. So I'll be using Vendu for all of my cross-listing. And then I'll also be using Vendu for sending out offers because they have that as an option now. So number one, I'll be using Vendu for that. And then I'm going to use Flip, which is FLYP. You get the first 100 days free. And what Flip is going to do, because I think it's like $5 or $6 a month or something. It's really inexpensive, but you get 100 days free. And all it does is send out, or at least all I'm going to have it do is send out follows on Poshmark just to keep my closet relevant, to bump my listings, keep my closet relevant. So I will be doing Flip and Vendu. Now, I don't have anything bad to say about Autoposher. I think it is a fantastic app. I highly think everyone should try it. I think you should try both. I think you should try Autoposher and I think you should try Vendu because they're two different platforms and you should just see which one you like. My brain likes Vendu. Some people's brains likes Autoposher. So if you go to the old link dinketer, I'm a bio here on TikTok, there is a link in there that you can click on. And I believe if you follow that link, you get some sort of discount or a free trial of some sorts to try them out. Maybe list 10 items on both of the platforms and just see what you like. I mean, it's all going to come down to how your brain is. Joel says, $9 a month is worth it. You can write it off, actually. Absolutely. You are welcome, Carrie. You are welcome. Okay, back to this. So we already got a label for this. All I need to do is put the tracking in here, and then we will head over to Poshmark. Okay, paste that here, save, and continue. This is me trying to go fast. This is my version of going quickly. That's laughable, correct? Okay, let's see. Heading over to Poshy. Water break. Okay, my sales. What do we got? All right, so we got some shoes over on the old Posh. A little pair of Asics. Not the most expensive pair of Asics. It was interesting. So Asics usually for me, I can make anywhere between like 24 to 30. But these specific ones, I think they're just a lower level of Asics. Kind of like how, you know how you can get Bionics online and like they're crazy expensive, or you can get Bionics at like Wally World and they're not as expensive. It's just in the quality of the shoe. So these are just a little gel contend 7.5 Asics. We made like $12 on them. I spent $2. So it's nothing crazy, but hey, $2 is $2, $12 is $12, $14 is $14. Woo, I will take it. I will take it. If you want to see the message about someone on Depop, if you see this is someone on Depop, yeah, I can send it later. If you want to, Julie, you're more than welcome to. I will take a look at it for sure when I get a chance to. Carrie, I'm ramping up my eBay things and listings in December. I'll use the link. My LinkedInkers, yes. Yeah, try it out. I mean, that's all I can say about like any of the cross-listing stuff or any of these apps, guys. You just got to try them and you just got to see what you like and see what you don't like. You know, if I had found Autoposher before I found Vendu, I may have just stuck with it. But I found Vendu first, and Vendu just happens to be how my brain thinks. It's just a little bit, I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just different. So, all right, we're going to put these shoes in a little box here with a little paper and get them off and off. Joel says, I cross-list and share with Flip. Okay, so you use Flip on the regular. I don't use anything other than Flip. See, guys, there's another one. So, again, you just got to find what works for you, what works for your brain, what works, you know, what feels right to you. I am a huge proponent of just trying things out. Just try them out and see what you like. You know, no harm, no foul. All right, so we're just wrapping these little guys in a box here. They're going to get a cute little cactus here and a thank you card, and we will get these shipped and on their way to someone's feet. Yeah, Asics are so funny like that. It's really interesting how you can have a pair that's worth like $80 and then the next pair is like $20. I mean, Nikes are the same way. So I think it just has to do with the tier. It's kind of like how Old Navy, The Gap, and Banana Republic are all owned by the same company because they're 3 different tiers of quality. You got Old Navy, which is your bottom biscuit basic. You've got your Gap, which is like your middle tier. And then you've got your more luxury line, which would be your Banana Republic. Same company. It even gets manufactured. Same places. It's just different quality of materials, different aesthetic, different look, different names. All right, we got to print this out here and get it sent on its way. Thanks for the likes. Joel says, yeah, it's best for the money, especially if you're a beginner. And I agree. I don't think there is anything wrong, especially if they let you try stuff for free over there. Try it out. See what you think. Save yourself some money. All right, so this is going to Teresa in Virginia. And let's get this printed out. And Joel, just remember too, if anyone's saying anything to you over on Depop or anywhere else, opinions are like armpits. Everyone has them and they generally stink. If that person doesn't like your prices, then they're more than welcome to not purchase from you. If you think they're snippy or you don't like how they talk to you, block them. I've done that with people. Terry, it's going really good. How is Terry today? Yo, Blended is here. Depop more than others. That's because Depop is a younger generation. Like, the younger generation, Jewel, I know you're younger. So the younger generation tends to be a bit more blunt and easy to say things that could potentially cause an issue with how you feel about something. Whereas people that have been around on plan a little bit longer or older, you got like, it's just a little bit more of like okay, here's what it is. Okay, here's what it is. Here's my opinion. Older generation will be so nice to your face, bless your heart, and then little whispers behind the back. Younger generation, they ain't got no time to whisper because they're on to the next app. They're just going to tell you what they think. And so that's what I think the difference is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what the difference is. Terry, I'm happy that you're doing good. 50 duckies! I was told an item was going for $40 and I checked it's $49.99 at Macy's, but sells for $24.50. Whoa. Yeah, Black Friday. So true. Yeah, and so hey guys, I also am running Black Friday sales. So here's what I did today. I wanted to share this with you guys, and I'm glad you brought that up because I almost forgot. Where is my notepad? This is the life I live because I live in a mess. What did I do with that? Give me just a second here. All right, we're going to do some confusing math here. I'm going to spend 2 minutes on this and no more time. So I hope that you understand this. If this does not make sense to you, it's okay because you're just probably not there in reselling yet. So just in one ear and out the other. So here's what I'm doing. Normally on Autoposher, I run a 20% off sale on $20 to $60. I run a 15% off sale on $61 to $150. And I run a 10% off sale on $151 to $50. So this is normally what I do. The smaller dollar amounts get 20% off. The higher dollar amounts get a lower percentage off because otherwise if I gave you 20% off on a $150 pair of shoes, I'm losing 30 bucks on those. So for my holiday Black Friday sales on Poshmark, I am sending offers anything between $20 to $100 because I don't sell anything under $20 on Poshmark because I don't want to pay $2.95 in fees. So anything $20 to $100 is getting a 25% off offer sent to them. And anything between $101 and $500 is getting 20% off. So everybody's getting a little extra for Black Friday over on Poshmark. Plus I'm doing a little discounted shipping as well. On eBay. So on eBay, I'm running a 10% off closet-wide sale. And so if you don't know how to do that, you just got to go look up YouTube videos on how to run a promotional sale over on eBay. So if you look at any of my listings on eBay right now, you will see that it has $1 amount crossed out, and then it's got another dollar amount because I am running a store-wide 10% off my whole closet sale. Then I have my Autoposher set up to send out some offers. So anything between $0 to $100 is getting an additional 20% off for a total of 30% off the original price. Anything between $101 and $150 is getting 15% off for a total of 25% with the 10% off. And anything between $150 and up is getting 10% off plus the original 10% off. Now, I mark all my stuff up a couple dollars anyways, so I kind of buffer myself on that a little bit, but everyone is getting a good deal right now. For my holiday special, though, what I decided to do on eBay, because I really want to just try to kind of close some stuff out because I've got so much stuff to list, is I just set this up this morning to run between, so normally I do it the other way, but I'm doing it this way this time. $0 to $100 is 25% off plus 10% off. So everybody's basically getting 35% off right now. And this is only going to run through Monday night. Then on Depop, I'm doing the same thing. So on Depop, I am doing, I went in and marked my entire closet on Depop 20% off. And then I'm sending an additional 7% off in my offers. So if it normally says it's $100, it would be going for $80. Plus, they're going to get an additional discount of 7%. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why doesn't she just mark it down 7% and then send a 20% off offer? And it's because on Depop, if you do anything over 10%, they automatically send it to all of your likers. The higher percentage that you take off, the more you get favored in the algorithm. So I discounted my whole Depop store to 20% off, which I've never done that before, but we're doing 20% off the closet and then 7% off in all of my Autoposher offers are being sent off. Now, if this is confusing you, that's okay. This is kind of for the people that get what I'm talking about because you've been doing it for a little bit. And then on Mercari, I'm just sending out 25% off offers on everything. Normally, I do it the 0 to 50, 51 to 100, and 101 to 500, but I'm just doing 25% off. So just to recap, 25% off everything in Mercari, 27% off everything in Depop, 35% off everything in eBay, but everything's beefed up a little bit over there. And then 25% off on auto posture for $20 to $100 and 20% on $100 to $500. Why the lower amount on Poshmark? Because they're fees. I gotta make that money, right? Can I see it closer so I can screenshot if you don't care? Absolutely. Let's go through this again. So I'm going to show this first one. So this first one here, up here, is what I normally do. So I'm going to hold it still so you can get a chance to screenshot that. Try to hold it as still as I can. So these are the ones I normally do. And then this is what I'm doing instead for holiday. And this is all getting sent out through Auto Posture. If you've got Vendu, you can do it through Vendu. I think you can do it through Flip. Can you send out offers on Flip? Yes? I don't know. And then eBay, this is normally it's only 5% off, but I'm doing 10% off right now because I want to close out my closet for the end of the year. This is normally what I send through Auto Posture is 0 to 100, 20%, 101 to 150, 15, and 151 to 500 is 10. But right now I'm doing 25% off plus, so this is what's going out in my offers is a 25% discount plus 10% off my entire store right now. So literally my eBay store for the next couple of days is going to be like 35% off because like I said, I'm just trying to clear stuff out. And then this is page 2. So this is Depop. So this is normally what I do for my Auto Posture offers. But for the holiday, I did 20% off my whole closet. And then I'm sending an additional 7% off through Auto Posture for a total of 27% off the original price. And then on Mercari, this is what I normally send out in offers. And then right now, everything's just getting a 25% off. So hopefully too much. I have over 1,700 items on eBay. Dang, Jewel, that's a lot. Yeah, so that's where I am at. So that's what I'm doing. Now, with each of these two in Auto Posture, you can send a little message. So I'm going to let you guys know what I'm sending for the message. Not every platform lets you do this. But let's take a look here. So on Poshmark, the message that's getting sent is Black Friday through Cyber Monday Closet Purge. This is the largest sale I run all year. Plus, enjoy discounted shipping on top of the huge savings. Hope this works for you and happy holidays from our family to you. So that's what I've got sending out on Poshmark. I'll read it one more time in case anybody's interested. Black Friday through Cyber Monday Closet Purge. This is the largest sale I run all year. Plus, enjoy discounted shipping on top of the huge savings. Hope this works for you and happy holidays from our family to yours. Please don't send the exact same thing or the search engines will catch that and be like, why is there duplicate things happening? And your stuff will start getting suppressed because it'll look like you are doing a copyright infringement. So something like that, but not exactly that. Then on Depop, let's see. I don't think I have anything sending out. Yeah, I don't have anything sending out on Depop. Do I have anything sending out on that? I don't think I do. Yeah, it might only be that and eBay. Let's take a look. So eBay is going to have the same thing. I believe it says the same thing. Yeah. So eBay says the same thing. Black Friday through Cyber Monday closet-wide mega sale. Here is a discount on top of the already marked down sale price. Happy holidays from our family to yours, and thanks for supporting a small business. So I'm just including those in on the platforms that will allow me to send a message with the offer as like just a little incentive. So if that works for you, great. Make sure, guys, too, though, while you're doing this, these are my numbers. If you need to switch these around because you don't beef up things or you're not going to make your 3 times profit quota on the items, you may want to alter these a little bit. You know, this is me. And like I said, I'm trying to do a pretty big purge. Guys, I have thousands of items to list. So I need to clear space. Like I have a full house. I have nowhere to put anything and I can't stop myself from garage sailing. So I just want it in and out. Some of my brothers stop at majority issues in clothing. Hi, Molly. AZ. I do free shipping and have ad rates on eBay are high. So I put 12%. Hey, you got to do what's right. You got to do what's right for you. Scott Way, good to see you. All right, you guys. All right, I'm out of here. I got to do post office. And I'm still trying to get stuff listed in my eBay drafts. because I don't want to work tomorrow and I don't want to work on Friday. So I don't know if I will be on Friday. I kind of feel like I need like a 2-day break or something. So I may take Friday off as well. However, if you haven't done this yet, I would encourage you to get some items listed in eBay drafts so that you can just automatically list those on that day. It's going to take you 2 seconds to do it, from your computer. And then, maybe spend 10 minutes cross-listing those onto your platforms from Vendoo or Autoposh or whatever you use for cross-listing software, so you don't get out of the algorithms. But guys, we all work hard and we deserve that time. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't see you till this weekend, I hope you have an amazing, awesome, wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, smoking banger, fire Thanksgiving turkey day. Love you guys so much. Thanks for always being a part. This Thanksgiving, I'm grateful for TikTok and I'm grateful for all of you, because getting an opportunity to be a part of this community has been like the greatest, most awesome blessing that's happened this year. I am having so much fun with y'all. So have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys after Turkey Day. Go, 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 go. Bye, everybody.